All right, today the movie is The Shawshank Redemption, released on October 14th, 1994. Welcome to Brandon at Random Reviews, covering one unsystematically chosen movie at a time. Based on Stephen King's novella Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption, directed by Frank Darabont. For the cast, we have Tim Robbins as Andy Dufresne, Morgan Freeman as Red Redding, Bob Gunton as Warden Norton, and William Sadler as Haywood. For the plot synopsis, in 1947, a man is wrongfully convicted of murdering his wife and her lover and is forced to serve out 2 consecutive life sentences in a state prison. All right, guys, let's just dive right into this motherfucking movie. Look, my dad has never been big on movies. I don't know that it would ever even cross his mind to put on a movie for fun in his own time. But at any time a favorite movie's conversation comes up, this one is one that my dad will inevitably name as one he really enjoys. He also loves The Green Mile, and I don't know if he originally realized that both are Stephen King stories, but I'm sure I pointed it out to him at some point. This movie seems like such a bleak premise to be almost universally well regarded. Like, even if it's not your favorite, you'd probably still consider it a pretty great flick. The story is narrated by Morgan Freeman's character Red, who paints a very grim picture of penitentiary life as he sees it. And I mean, if you don't enjoy hearing Morgan Freeman's voice, why don't you just get the fuck out of here? Red is one of those guys who is the point of contact for other prisoners when they want special items like cigarettes or alcohol for special occasions, large posters of scantily clad female celebrities, things like that. The warden and the guards at Shawshank are particularly overbearing and unpleasant, even when the prisoners aren't on their bad side. They're strict as well as verbally and physically abusive to keep the prisoners in line, which would be bad enough, but of course there are several less than pleasant inmates that create trouble around every corner. Over time, Andy learns to find the best in his experience and does all he can to use his skills and background to make things a little better for him and the friends that he makes in the prison. Naturally, we get some incredible scenes and sequences that really convey the desperation of the different characters that we're rooting for. Possibly even more compelling are the many villains of the prison, whose scenes deliver on displaying their devious and sinister ways. Like, some of these dudes seem like they might actually be pretty bad people. I don't know. And somehow, this movie strikes a perfect balance and blend between the ups and downs to increase the story's watchability factor by, I don't know, like a bunch apparently. This movie will likely make you experience a very broad range of emotions beyond that of what most other movies, even similarly well-regarded ones, could ever hope to deliver on. Alright, on to ratings. IMDb 9.3. This movie is, I think, top 5 at least on IMDb. Letterboxd 4.6, Rotten Tomato critic score 89%, Rotten Tomato audience score 98%. Personal rating 5 out of 5 stars. This movie honestly is one of the all-time greats, immersing you in so many necessary feelings, good or bad. There were so many great films released in 1994. Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, The Lion King, the first live-action Flintstones movie, the list goes on. Alright everyone, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Bye now.